87-55. Bodno got the Tetons 83-60. The Tetons did play a non-conference with Dickinson State JV. They got the win there, 76-65. So the Buccaneers, again, coming off a win with United Tribes. Leading the way there was Peyton Sanders. So we'll talk more on some of the totals for these teams and where they're sitting as we go. But Sanders led scoring. Good to see the Skyview player lead the way his game this season. Prior to that, the game with NDSCS, 21 for Joe Empoyo. So there's a little bit about the two teams. The teams have gone to the locker rooms as they've been instructed to. Again, we have the race about to happen. We'll see how exciting this gets. Bucky the Buck and the mini dyno. The big dyno's here, but the mini dyno will be the one racing Bucky the Buck. Starting to see a few more folks. Oh, we got the big dyno out as well. And now the Tetons want to come out and shoot. So we'll see if they get to do that. Again, we're in between games. Friends of Makoshka night. A lot of room still here. You can find a seat. Most of the seats down below us will probably have somebody in them, but we are excited to get going here. Want to thank our game day sponsors. I always enjoy the in-between, the two games, because we get to kind of talk a little more about the teams as the race is going. Buggy the Bucks way out in front. The big dyno's trying, little dyno's sitting back just watching. But again, we want to thank our game day sponsors. Folks, you can hear the games on the radio, maybe watch it online, depending on if that all works out. But the sponsors you hear throughout the broadcast are who bring these games on the air and to the web, and we appreciate them. So I wanted to give a quick shout out to our game day sponsor, Bob's Body Shop, Bob and Blaine Hellman. Good friends of ours, good people. Bob and Blaine and Bev, of course, runs the show. Bob and Blaine, thanks for being a game day sponsor. Our thanks to the Flower Baskets, another game day sponsor. To HKT Big Sky Motors, of course, where we go, they go. As we are in the Tepke Center, of course, the Tepkes and HKT Big Sky Motors. WBI, another game day sponsor. Thanks to them. Pepsi Cola. Blue Rock Beverages out of Sydney and serving all of the area. Pepsi Cola. Fisher Sand and Gravel on the radio. They do some dollars here as well at the Tepke Center. I think it's every three-pointer they donate $5 or free throws. So a big contributor to everything local. Thanks, Mike and crew out at Fisher Sand and Gravel. Boss Office and Products, of course, the Vesters. Seems like just a year or two ago we were calling their son, Brett Vester, former Buccaneer, now over in Dickinson. Probably tied into the business, family business, but thanks, Tig, and your crew for your support of Buccaneer basketball. I put a word out, and, you know, if anybody knows Tig, have him bring a printer and hook it up here upstairs, and maybe we get stats a little bit quicker and more often, and we'll get some plugs for the Boss printer. How about that? They've had some issues with the printer at the table, and the running printer doesn't always make it. So thanks again to Boss Office. Of course, Dawson Community College taking up with the Bucks as the home team, and Protect Diesel. Thanks, Joe and Jesse. Joe and Jesse and the boys out at Prairie Protect Diesel. So that's the game day sponsors. Live mention here at the gymnasium. The two teams are getting their warm-ups completed, and referees are exchanging handshakes with the two teams over at Dawson's bench. They were already over and said their hellos and good luck to the Tetons. And folks, we're about ready to go. So they'll dim the lights here as we get the introductions. We'll see if we get the audio, but probably unlikely because the voice of Ridge Rowe is not here. We did do a mic check, and that all worked out great, but you know, the fill-ins just aren't as good. As we're about ready to go. We got one of the referees out of Miles City, Austin Stradley. You know, he's a good referee. Does a lot of high school and works some of this college basketball as well. So come on up, join us, sit back and enjoy on the radio web or on the radio. This is Buccaneer basketball on the Amazing AM. Thanks to our game day sponsors. Thanks to Paul Sherlockson back in the studio. This is Andrew Sherlockson here to guide the way as we steer towards another conference game here at the Tempe Center. Well, they don't even have the mic out, so we're not going to get the starters. But here we go. One of their guards, as I understand, out. Number 2, Grady Bernoski, not here. Here are the starters. Number 10, Wilson Rankin will get the starts. Number 11, Shahid Muhammad. Number 12, Moses Gordon. Number 21, Tevin Dietz. And the 5th starter, Abby Adato, as those are the 5. Not a deep bench here for the Tetons. And again, one of their guards not in uniform this evening. For the Buccaneers, the spotlights are on. The cheer team over to clap their pom-poms. As we go, the starting lineup for Dawson, number 5, Aiden Fischel, one of our sophomores from Scobie. Number 22, our leading scorer, Joe Empoyo, another sophomore from the Democratic of the Congo. Number 24, third starter, Damon Grovon. Damon from Watchgrass, Montana. Number 25, David Ajanuku. David, sophomore from Nigeria. And the 5th starter, I believe, was Alexis Nika. I'll check. Sophomore, 6'6", from Nigeria. Well, folks, we're about ready to take off. Your instructions are to fasten your seatbelt, I guess, and let's get this thing started. Buccaneer basketball. The ladies down on defeat earlier. The men looking to seal it with a split here as the Bucks black uniforms, or the Tetons black uniforms, white number, Tetons on the back, Dawson with their home whites, with Dawson on the front. So Tetons on the back, Williston on the front, Dawson with Dawson on the front. All right, there you go. Buccaneers. Ajanuku for Dawson. Ball is up, controlled, and that 5th starter was Nika. He kept the ball. Pass over far corner. Former player of the week, Damon Grovon. Out top with it at the free throw line was Aiden Fischel. Stop, pop, free throw by Ajanuku. No good. Run down by Aiden. Far corner, Damon, tries to pass backwards. They smile at each other. Not necessarily a good pass, but ball over to the Tetons. In the backcourt is Muhammad. Muhammad gives it up court. Gives it to Gordon. They do not list the homes for the men, for the Tetons. We'll see if we can pull that up. Muhammad drives in, shot underneath. Diaz up and in. The Dietz, I guess. Tevin Dietz gets the first basket. Minute in, Aiden over to Joe Empoyo. Kicks over to Nika. Nika over to, into the paint. Damon Grovon says, my turn. Three-pointer in the corner. Damon Grovon. Damon, 36-3 as a Buccaneer. He's had a high of 34. And he's a deep threat. Here's a three-pointer on the other side. Teton miss. Rebound, David Ajanuku over to Joe Empoyo. Joe Empoyo averaging 16 for Dawson. Out top is the director. I call him the director. He kind of keeps the flow of the game. Ajanuku, as he goes in, ball goes off a leg. It'll stay with Dawson. So Damon Grovon hits the first three for Dawson. And Dawson on the season, we'll talk a little bit about that. Empoyo drives, kicks over to Aiden. Aiden with three. He's going to have to do something. Goes up off the glass. No good. Ball is tipped around. Ball is loose. Tetons on the run. Center court. Muhammad. Three ball now. The Tetons. Shot missed. Goes out of bounds. Shooter for the Tetons was Rankin. Wilson Rankin. So Dawson gets the first deep shot. And it's 3-2 other side. Ajanuku goes in. Offensive. Good call. Turn the possession back to Dawson. Ajanuku. Offensive foul. Teton basketball. 17:52 to go here in half number one. Gymnasium filling up nicely here at the Tepke. You may have to make your way towards the Tetons seating behind their bench. That's the bottom section. Pretty well full up here in the end of the women's game, start of the men's game. See what Dawson can do here on the defense. Up court, here comes Dietz. Dietz kicks over to Muhammad. Muhammad, yep, down low, there's a dunk. Beautiful dunk. Tevin Dietz gets one. A slam. There's their second basket. It's 4-3. Tetons. Dawson with the play now. Aiden has it out top. Aiden. Coach Joe talked about looking for better shots. They got that floating defense. Empoyo shot after name Joe Empoyo. So 3 points for Grovon, a basket for Joe Empoyo. Again, talked about Joe averaging 16 on the season. Tetons back in possession with it. Dribbling it around. Here's a three ball. Spot up shot. Yes. Score the three right in front of Coach Joe. I think that may have been Rankin. I was just looking for Joe's numbers. Talked about him averaging. He's double figured in 14 games. Underneath, Ajanuku goes up. Looking for some foul. Tips the ball over to Nika. Back out top. Damon Grovon pulls up. Pass over to Nika. Wide open. Aiden Fischel for three. No, ball is loose. And rebound. We got a foul. I think it's going to be on who? Ajanuku, his first. 5 new players for Dawson. Here they are. We got Charlie Kruer. All right, Charlie in now for Dawson. Walker Doman. Garrett Deakins. Ronnie and Ty Buckman. Ronnie Ugawake. Tetons have it left corner on the perimeter. Outside, deep three, no good. Run down by, out of bounds. Kruer ran it to the corner. Saw it go out of bounds. And Charlie will inbound. Charlie Kruer seeing some minutes here. Early play, Twin Bridges. Buckman has it. A couple of Bucks not in uniform. Ty Buckman, there was a lot of contact there. as ball is kicked on the floor there. And the possession will stay with Dawson. So Charlie Kruger will inbound. Head coach Alex Herman for the Tetons. Of course, it's Coach Bill and Coach Pete for the Buccaneers. Good defense by the Tetons. Kruger gives it over to Buckman, or Ted Buckman to the hole. Pass over Deacon. Here's got it. Down low. Charlie Kruger for the three. Shot no. Buckman on the rebound. Buckner off free throw shot. No. Ronnie Oukwe and Buckman. Dawson out, rebounded almost 2-1. The first game of the season. Ronnie goes up. No, but free throws coming. As we look at the game earlier this season, we'll see if we can pull some of that up. And to the line will go the big guy for Dawson. Dawson gets the Tetons. First one for Ronnie. Up and in. As we look at the first time these two played, Dawson, second free throw up and in. Dawson scores 33 points to 16 off turnovers. But second chance points, Dawson 27 to the Tetons 5. So, all the way up, pass over, ball is off the hand of a Buccaneer, and Tetons will keep possession here. Ty Buckman will be the one to inbound underneath the basket. Tie ball game 7-7 as they inbound. Oh no, it wasn't Dawson, excuse me, that was the Tetons. I was looking for my sheet there. Adito gets the basket. And 5 minutes in now, 9-7. Walker Doman into Garrett. Garrett goes left, then he goes right, goes up with a shot. Oh, takes a couple of bounces away from Dawson, bounces out into the hands of the Tetons up court. Beck checks in. Apollo Beck came in for the Tetons. Pass over to Muhammad. Muhammad, far corner, wide open, three ball left corner, up and in. That's Rankin, and it's 12-7. 6.5 or 5.5 into the ball game. Walker Doman, bear with me, it's getting late. Walker turns inside in the paint, puts it up, puts it in. Down now by 3, 12-9. Tetons with the lead and the basketball. Gordon, bad pass into the DCC bench, and it'll be Buccaneer basketball. Well, there's still a few more making their way here. Sub in here for the Tetons. I think it's Pete's back in. Dawson will inbound, big guy in the backcourt. Ogukwe gives in to Buckman. Buckman, screen on ball. Looks inside. Ronnie's one-on-one down low off the glass. Oh, couldn't get it to go. And Dawson like that one back. 12-9. Tetons jump starting the offense here. Muhammad, defense by Kruger. Down low inside to Adito. Ball taken away. Give the steal to Kruger. Kruger looks up court, finds Buckman for a three on the perimeter. Ooh, he was way off the mark. Air ball. He looks over at Coach Joe and a lot of heads shaking. Timeout, media. Timeout on the floor. Game day sponsors. Your turn. Back in 1 minute.
Dear past, present, and future football watchers, you know why we're here. The football season is back! Woo! And since that's too amazing to miss a single second's worth, Pepsi is officially giving you permission to always put football first. Like maybe those in-laws are back in town. Well, better hope they're football fans because your Sunday is completely booked. Long story short, crack open a Pepsi and don't let anything get between you and your real football watching. With love. Pepsi, made for football watching. That's what I like.
Fisher Sand, Gravel, and Ready Mix is a working partner to Fisher Industries with more than 60 years experience in the aggregate processing industry and currently ranked as one of the top 25 sand and gravel producing companies in the United States. Want the best? Call the best. 687-3383. Always ready and rolling to improve your bottom line. Call on, count on. Fisher Sand, Gravel, and Ready Mix.
Andrew Sherlockson bringing you the play-by-play. Hello to Cameron, Colin, and Clara Coriel. Fun watching a little hockey over the last weekend, along with some 6th grade basketball. Maybe a little different, 6th grade to this college ball, but I don't know. 6th grade basketball is pretty fun pretty entertaining. Ball again taken away, Charlie Kruer. I give him another steal. Dawson on the run. Ronnie pass over. Charlie Kruer for 3. That's his second miss, but he'll keep shooting. He was a Class C standout. I think he had 167, if my memory recalls, in his high school days. Now I got to check that. I don't want to leave Charlie short here. That's what Dawson's down by is a 3. 12-9, 13:06 to go. With the ball is Gordon. Gordon pulls up, shot off balance. And again, Coach O talked about getting better shots tonight and not rushing the offense. Deacon, he goes up, and he'll go to the free throw line. Garrett for the Bucks. 6'6". From here in Montana. Let's see how Garrett's doing. He's had double figures in 2 games. He had a basket against the Tribes. 8 points. Nice game with Science. First free throw for him, up and in. High on the season, though, was the first game where he had 13. He had another game of 10. Garrett, free throws, now 14 on the made. 14 of 21. Student section filling in nicely. Garrett takes a eye target, back of the rim. Ball goes loose. And the long rebound out. Here comes Garbello for the Tetons. Now dribbling it is Rankin. And the ball out of bounds. Rankin? Rankin. I'll have to ask next. Rankin, I believe. Ball goes out of bounds. The play back to Dawson. Buckman. Buckman pass over to Kruer. Down low, Walker Doman, a little bit of pushing. No whistle there. Gordon now. Gordon pass over to the far corner. Out top with his Muhammad. Muhammad steps back, 3-pointer, up and in. Boy, he's got some deep shooting. Score now 15-10, 5-point lead downside. Ronnie goes up. Oh, no, couldn't get it to go. Missed shot underneath for Dawson. And the Tetons back with it. Muhammad kicks it over to Dietz. And traveling with Carabello, going to be Dawson basketball. 5 new players in for the Bucks. Have not seen yet from Sanders. We got Aiden Fischel back in. Joe Empoyo. Damon Grovon. We got David Ajanuku and Nika. So the starting 5 for Dawson. Down by 5. Damon Grovon. Step back 3. Ooh. Did he get it? Yes! Another one for Damon Grovon. Again, folks, he's deadly outside. 37 threes. Now he gets a steal. Bouncing over to it. Empoyo. Empoyo goes up and in. Backcourt defense. Grovon to Empoyo. And Dawson's tied this thing up 15-15. We're in for a treat here tonight. As 10-second turnover. How about the explosive defense by Dawson? 11:13 to go here in half number 1. Dawson coming off a bunch. 6 wins. and a whole bunch. They don't lose here on the home floor. Dawson gets this same team back in November. Tie ball game, 15-15. 11 minutes. 9 minutes gone. Oh, bounces one from Aiden over to Damon. Ball poked away, taken away by Apollo Beck. And the Tetons possession. Ball goes loose. Picked up. No look pass underneath. Behind the basket. On the out of bounds line was Gordon. And it'll be Dawson basketball. Well, we hope Coach Romeo gets feeling better. Tie ball game. We're about halfway through the opening minutes here in the men's game. Aiden drives in. 2 ball players on him. Turnaround shot, Empoyo free throw line. That's a high percent shot for him, Joe Empoyo. So it's been the Empoyo-Grovon show. Up court, Dawson gets back. Score the basket, Gordon. And we'll see who they call the foul on there. As again, the tie now at 17. A nice crowd, actually, folks. Still some room, so within the drive up the hill, still a lot of time. Gordon at the line for the and one. The foul on Damon Grovon, his first. 3-point play the old way up and in. So takes that one, it rattles around a bit, but they get the old-fashioned 3. 10-19 here in half number 1. Aiden on the screen, bounces around, pass over. Joe Empoyo! Joe Empoyo knocks another one down. Again, folks, he's averaging 16 double figures in 14 of the 19 thus season. 3 on the other side. They try to answer back. That's Deet, no good. And Dawson, Empoyo, Fishel, Aiden, back to Empoyo. Empoyo, yeah, travels. Good call. And it'll be Tetons right in front of their bench on the inbound. Well, the defense has caused a bit of problem for the Tetons. This time they get it in to Caraballo. Aiden goes for the steal. Aiden continues to dribble. Passes, this is Muhammad, down low pass. Back open, 3-pointer off the top, up and in. Rankin gets one, Williston Rankin. And we got ourselves a tie game again, 20-20. Oh, Damon Grovon, bad pass. Aiden tries to run it down. Maybe a backcourt violation. And at the center line, Tetons will inbound. 21-20. Dawson's hit 2 threes, both of them by Damon Grovon. Well, Empoyo, I think, had a 3 as well, didn't he? The stat sheet we got, maybe a little dated. Underneath, up with the shot, falling backward were the Tetons. And to the line will be the first free throws for Williston State Deets. Well, we got a special hello, and how about this, folks? My friend Rich Rowan, Paula, listening in Africa. We say hello to you. Free throw. And Rich, I've been talking about you for the last 2 weeks. And, they've had some good fill-ins, but it's just not the same. So now that you're done climbing the hills, come on back to the States. First free throw is good. Second one, no good. Rebound, Joe Empoyo. So kind of neat. Just got a text message. Don't have any idea what time or any of that. But Rich is up, listening in Africa. To the drive, to the hole. As Aiden's not afraid to go towards the basket. As the shot there, no good. Down low, underneath. Whistle, 2 shots again coming for the Tetons. I think it's that same player, Deeds, to the line. Well, we've had already like 4 or 5 lead changes. Timeout on the floor. Timeout. We'll send it back for our game day sponsors.
From the bathroom to the boardroom, Boss offers a complete line of products to keep business running efficiently and cost-effectively. Boss Office Products is excited to earn the right to be your single source choice for office supplies and furniture, cleaning supplies, commercial copiers, quick printing, promotional items, copier service, and more. In-store, online, on-site, by fax, or Facebook. Excited to hear from you and looking forward to being the best possible partner we can be. Team Boss.
Are you a hands-on learner looking for new opportunities? Dawson Community College's career and technical programs like welding, corrosion technology, and criminal justice offer hands-on instruction in state-of-the-art facilities from instructors with decades of experience in their fields. The team at Dawson is excited to speak with you about how one of our career and technical programs can help you build the future you want. For more information, visit dawson.edu.
Well, we're back here at the free throw line is Dietz for the Tetons. First one up and in. Pretty nice crowd here at the Pirate Ship. 5:45 in the morning on Tuesday in Africa. Rich Rowe, we miss you. Second free throw up and in. We miss you too, Paula. You're one of the best ticket takers. Dawson turnover. Damon Grovon steps on the out-of-bounds line. So that's a turnover that Coach Joe shakes his head. Tetons by 4, 24-20. 8:49 to go. On the dribble is Rankin. Double team. Pass over to Shahid Muhammad. Drive in shot. It's going to be on the floor. It'll either be Aiden Fischel or Grovon Damon. We'll await the, well, they're not going to give it to either. They're going to give it, Aiden Fischel, his first. 16 fouls, so bonus coming. 6 on Dawson, 2 on Williston. Inbound. All the way out top, look at this, Muhammad, who pulls up three-pointer. Shot in and out, no good. Rebound, Aiden clears it away at the D. Pass over, Joe Empoyo. Skips one over Damon. He's already had 2 threes. Pass underneath to Ronnie. Two-handed dunk. 24-22 on the dunk from Ronnie. 8:18 to go here in half number 1. The Lady Bucks down earlier to the same Tetons. 24-22. Muhammad. Good defense by Nika. Ooh, wide open shot. Three-pointer left corner. No good for Rankin. And the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Dawson basketball. Aiden and Ronnie in the backcourt. Those are the two that will bring it forward for Dawson. Dawson working on the left side of the floor. As we see the court, a lot of fouling there. No whistles. Ronnie passes it over, intended for Empoyo. Going to pick it up, put it in was Aiden. Aiden found it. And he ties this thing up 24-24. Other side, down low shot. They're going to stop the shot there as Teton goes flying. That Teton will get some shots, that being Muhammad. And it looks like there's a little bit of water on the floor, so they're going to grab the towel. And no, I think the free throws are going to be Dietz, Tevin Dietz, the Teton shooter. The Tetons, we talked about Empoyo leading scoring for us with 16. The Tetons, their top scorer is Muhammad. He's got 18 for an average on the season. They're a guard. See what happens here at the line. Free throw one, back of the rim, no good. 5 new players in. One of those being Sanders, Peyton Sanders. Talked about him in our pregame show. Peyton led scoring against the United Tribes. He had 20. Second free throw pending here. And got the second. Timeout on the floor. It's a short. Let's take a break with them. Buccaneer basketball on the Amazing AM, back in 30.
The Yellowstone River Inn is happy to help bring you this sports broadcast. Yellowstone River is proud to serve the public 24 hours a day. Enjoy the YRI's great hospitality with a motel, lounge, and casino. Whether you're looking for a great lunch or dinner, hosting a gathering, rising early to catch breakfast, or looking for a good time, make YRI the spot to be. Come see us at 1903 North Merrill Avenue or give us a call at 377-4433.
Well, my apologies. I think I left Yellowstone River Inn off my shout-outs earlier, so we thank them. And we thank all of our game day sponsors. 7.5 to go. Tetons by a point. The new 5 for Dawson. Walker Doman. Ty Buckman. Talked about Sanders. Ronnie. Garrett Deacon. 15 seconds. Walker has it at the top. Moves it towards the right wing. Inside pass, dangerous pass. Sanders knows what to do with it. He goes up and he goes in off the glass. Good play. Peyton Sanders. Again, came into this game on the ball taken away. Buckman. Buckman goes all the way in. Block and a body out. They didn't like it. Gordon is going to be the one whistled. And to the free throw line will be Ty Buckman for Dawson. Ty is ball handling one of the top in the conference. He's had 62 assists on the season. First free throw for Ty up and in. And he's 4th for steals in the conference. Ty Buckman, 31 of 47 at the free throw line. 66% shooter. Made them both that time. So those are those Fisher sand and gravel free throws. $10 donation. Dawson back to the defense. Here comes the Tetons. Muhammad. See what he can do. Pass over to Gordon. Gordon dumps one over to Beck. Paulo Beck. Shot missed. And wide open is Beck. Calls for it. Swing it to the corner. Spin him with 8. Baseline out top. Good defense by Dawson. Corner shot as the clock expired. No good. And again, another rebound. Offensive rebounds. Oh, travel. Good call. Beck travels. Turnover. Back to the hometown Dawson Bucks. Well, we got a media timeout. Let's hear from more of our game day sponsors.
Diesel Joe and Jesse and the boys. Sounds like a Western movie, but in fact, they are the maintenance, performance, and repair experts at ProTech Diesel in Glendive. 25 years, locally owned and operated business with pickup and delivery service available throughout the Mondack. ProTech Diesel does it all, from the personal truck to fleet repairs. Call the experts, Diesel Joe and Jesse and the boys at ProTech Diesel, 406-365-2100.
In sports and in life, winning follows a commitment to excellence. Rocky Erickson for HKT Big Sky Motors in Glendive. Well, they have one purpose. That's to exceed your expectation. Their car sales, service, and repair teams are the best in the business. Committed and a no-pressure, high-integrity approach to your ownership experience. It's time to see HKT, locally owned and operated, and always with a commitment to excellence.
Well, Zach Brown band singing about a cold beer on a Friday night. I'm just singing about Bucks basketball on a Monday night. 28-25. Dawson back in the lead and with possession in the backcourt. It's Sanders and Buckman. 6:11 to go here in half number 1 of the men's game. Buckman to Walker Doman, down low underneath. Ooh, he may have traveled. Got it to go up and in. Ronnie Ogukwe for Dawson. 30-25. We've had a seesaw affair here as the D-Tons and the Bucks have switched leads a number of times. Up top of it is Muhammad. They're trying to slow things down. Probably a good game plan for the Tetons. When Dawson gets going, watch out. Muhammad drives all the way in, past the left side, three-pointer. That one an air ball, clock off. Sanders runs it down for Dawson. Quickly over the, bullet pass underneath to Agukwe. He goes up, Ronnie goes in, and the free throw coming. Making a 7-point lead for Dawson. Ronnie to the line, where he had 16. Actually his career high here at Dawson against United Tribes last game. He had 6 of 10 at the field goal. Free throw up and in. Well, Mike Newton, another $5 off your budget. 33-25. With the basketball is Gordon. Gordon picks his dribble up. Ooh, almost traveled. Pass over to Muhammad. Muhammad, screen on ball, rolling off. Dito is the screener. Free ball right side, up and in. Three-pointer for Caraballo. Dawson, Sanders, bad pass, ball taken away. Dawson in the backcourt takes it back as they try to go underneath. Ball is tipped, and it'll stay with Dawson. 4:47. Checking out will be Garrett and Walker Doman for Dawson. And Groban and Empoyo comes in for Dawson. Empoyo catches the inbound. Closely on the defense. Empoyo drives in, makes a little bit of room for Buckman. Back to Empoyo. Oh, no, he couldn't get it to go. Ball goes out of bounds. Boy, that would have been a good play for Dawson. 4:36. Dawson by 5. Tetons on the inbound. Gordon. Dawson to the full court press. It's Gordon. Gives it up to, ball is tipped around. Ball taken away. Hands of Empoyo over to Damon. Back to Empoyo. Three ball no good. Adito with it now for the Tetons. Pass over. Driving in. A 23, yeah, that is the Dito. Shot miss for Williston State. And Poyle thought about the three. Defender goes up. And the whistle. As Empoyo draws the foul. That's the sixth foul. Foul on Gordon, I believe. No, it's on Rankin. Wilson Rankin. I think both teams will be in bonus now. They only have 5 up on the board, but that should be the 6th foul. So we'll just double check. Ronnie pass over. Damon Groban. One more from the corner. Shot rolls around. No good. And the missed shot for Dawson. On the move comes Gordon to the offense. Traveling. Ball over to the Bucks. 33-28, Dawson with the lead. Sanders and Aiden Fischel will bring it up for Dawson. Again, Dawson working right to left as we see the floor. On a Monday night or a Monday morning in Africa. Joe Empoyo fake the free throw, pass over to Aiden, who catches it at the free throw line. Damon, pass over Joe's shot corner. That one just a bit short. Muhammad on the blast. Up court, 2 hands to Rankin. Rankin goes all the way in. Nice little lay-in for Rankin. Underneath shots. 3:17. Sanders has it. Looks underneath. Nothing doing there. Denied underneath, but Sanders found some room as he tries to give over. Ball goes away from Dawson. Into the Teton basketball. Well, how you doing out there on a Monday night? 43 on our web stream, so we got listeners all over the country. Actually, we should pull those locations up. Out top, couple from Australia. Ball goes loose with 3, with 2. Shot goes up. They got it to go in time. Caraballo, and Dawson. Sanders spots up, 3-pointer, no good. the Ladybucks. Ronnie picks it up, puts it in. Offensive putback for Auco. So Ronnie gets one to go. 35-30. What timeout? Teams are breaking. Timeout on the floor, timeout on the radio. It's a full. We'll do the same back in 60.
We know that juicy, cheesy, grilled to perfection burger sounds amazing, but it does sound like something is missing. Pepsi, baby! The yin to this burger's yang. Burgers and Pepsi go together like burgers and Pepsi. This perfect blending of flavors makes every bite of lettuce, every sesame seed on the bun, and every sip of that crisp, refreshing, ice-cold cola a journey to Fruitopia. Burgers, better with Pepsi. That's what I like.
For the best and freshest flowers in Glendive, the Flower Basket has exactly what you're looking for. Check out the wide selection of floral arrangements to make your next occasion memorable. Get wildflowers, happy birthday bouquets, or any and every other special occasion. Dare to delight. Call the Flower Basket, 406-377-5615, or stop by at 503 North Merrill Avenue, Suite 4. In Glendive.
Top of the hour, you're listening to 1400 AM, 1031 FM, KXGN, Glendive, Montana. Home for the play-by-play of Bucks basketball. Muhammad, and it's just after 8 o'clock Mountain Time. Muhammad drives all the way through, shot up, off balance, made it go. And he brings it within 3 now. 35-32. Buckman. Pass over to Aiden. Aiden dribbles it back. Bounces it over to Joe Empoyo. Top of the key. Aiden has a little distance. Takes it down baseline underneath. Ooh, he dribbles it off a Teton. The Teton was who? 21? Dietz maybe? Aiden goes right up and in. Nice play, Aiden Fischel. He's kind of the glue that makes things stick for the Buccaneers. Good ball player, Aiden Fischel. Drives in a little floater there. No good. Muhammad, there's a lot of things stats won't, the scoring doesn't necessarily mean the plays. Down low, ball goes loose, out of bounds. And then where I was going with that is Aiden does a lot of things stats won't show. Hustle being one of those, but he does a lot of those other stats that coaches look at and smile. Inbound pass like that right there. Nice pass inside. Garrett puts it up, puts it in. An inbound one pass, shot up and in for Garrett Deakins. It's 39-32, a minute to go here in half number 1. Muhammad, and he's pretty much stopped him. Muhammad goes up with a shot, no rebound. Damon Grovon to Aiden, and Aiden bumped as he moves up the floor. And I guess we'll see here. No, they're only going to say that's the 6th foul. Well, they got one there, I think. I think we were at 5 twice. Linda Dryden, she'll know. She'll tell me after the game. Joe Empoyo, turnaround shot, free throw. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound by Gordon. Gordon quickly up. Teton's on the move. It's Muhammad. Muhammad. Dawson floats over. Pass over. Deep. 3. Muhammad straight away up and in. 39-35, just sometimes those you can't help. That was a nice shot for the Tetons. Dawson, 20 seconds. Going to play for the final shot. Dawson moving around, setting this play up here. Aiden. Pass over to Garrett. To Empoyo. 4-3. Joe Empoyo! And we'll see if Tetons get it up. They don't. And a nice three-pointer as we go to the break here. A lot of plays are set up around Joe Empoyo, and that one was done just right. 42-35. We're at the halftime of the men's game. Still some time to come and enjoy another 20 minutes of run and gun college basketball. Again, friends of Makoshka night, you can get here and maybe pick yourself up a free t-shirt. They're throwing them in the crowd now. But it's been a fun night with the dinosaurs and well, the two dinosaurs, the big dino and the little dino, and Bucky the Buck. The Buck won that as well. So we'll look at some numbers. We'll see if we get a visit with the women's basketball. Again, Coach Romeo not here tonight, so that was a bit of a difference in that first game, I believe. But we'll take a look at some numbers. We'll come back and share them with you following this game day 2-minute timeout.
The law requires all persons planning to dig on public or private property to make a free call to 811 2 days before they excavate. It's the most important step you can take to avoid hitting underground utility lines. Careless digging can cause a loss of utility service to hundreds of people, expensive repairs, or worse, severe injury, even death for an innocent worker. Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig. This message brought to you by WBI Energy Transmission.
Attending Dawson Community College was a great first step. The education I got there prepared me to successfully complete bachelor and master degrees. Now, I'm proud to teach at DCC, helping other students get the same great start I did. I'm Jennifer Temple, faculty lead and a DCC alum, and I can't wait to talk to you about how DCC can be a great first step for you. For more information on Dawson Community College, visit dawson.edu.
An auto accident is never okay, but if you walk away without injury, it is also no big deal, because Bob's Body Shop can put you at ease and your outfit back together again as good as new. And they handle everything from the nick in the windshield or a minor fender bender to complete collision work and frame straightening. And Bob's Body Shop will take care of the insurance paperwork too. An accident, never okay, but you will be. Take it to Bob's Body Shop, no big deal. Phone 365-2621. Estimates are free. Fisher Sand, Gravel, and Ready Mix is in the know and on the go to get the job done. And no job is too big or too small. Fisher Sand, Gravel, and Ready Mix in Glendive will work with you from the initial production design and each step along the way. When you want it done right, need it fast, affordable, on budget, and on time, make the call 687-3383. Fisher Sand, Gravel, and Ready Mix is in the know and on the go.
Halftime score 42-35. Andrew Zerlockson bringing you the play-by-play. Let's look at some numbers here as the Bucks and the Tetons had 9 lead changes and 4 ties. Dawson was up by as many as 8 with 5:21 to go here in the first half. They're, well, it's currently a 7-point lead as Dawson and Empoyle got the 3-10 half one. Right now it's 42-35. The Tetons actually were up by as many as 5 in the opening 5 minutes as well. So the back and forth and a much closer game than it was in the first time these two teams played, as the Bucks got that win in a big way. Let's see if I can find the halftime score in that game. Dawson did get the win back in November, 93-60. Again, Dawson's had 6 in a row here in the conference schedule. All right, let's take a look. Joe Empoyle, surprise, I know, leading scoring for Dawson. Again, hit that 3, had one other. He has a total of 12. Ronnie Gukwe had a couple of field goals, 3 free throws. He has double figures as well. He has 11. Other than that, Aiden Fischel, field goal, a couple of field goals. He's got 4. Damon Grovon hit those 2 threes. He's got 2 of the 4 threes. Joe with 2. Damon with 2. He's got 6. 2 free throws, 2 of 2 at the line for Ty Buckman. Peyton Sanders came in, got a basket. Walker Doman with a basket, and Garrett Deakins with a basket and a free throw. Team shooting, Dawson 16 of 35 for 45%, 4 of 12 from the outside, 33%, and 6 of 7 at the line, 85% free throw shooting. Over on the Tetons side, their leading scorer on the season, their point guard, has had 3 threes. So there's 9, and he also had a field goal with 11 first half points for Muhammad. And then Rankin with 8, Gordon with 3, 4 for Deeds, Adito with 6, and Caraballo with 3. Team totals for the Tetons, 12 of 29, 41%. They're 6 of 17 outside, 35%. And 5 of 6 at the free throw line for 83%. Let's look at some more of the totals here. Rebound, Dawson was actually out rebounded. That's a surprise. 14 total rebounds for the Tetons. Dawson with 13. But here's a stat. Dawson with 13 assists to the 5 for Williston. The Tetons actually had 4 steals. Dawson was 7. And Dawson 8 turnovers to the 14 for Williston. Yeah, breaking down the numbers just a bit more in the paint points. Dawson 18, Williston 12. Points off turnovers. Dawson 11, Williston 9. Bench points, Dawson 20, Williston 3. And again, that doesn't surprise me. Dawson 9-10 deep every game. So, you know, when you read stats, you're only reading about half game stats. So Dawson bench scoring 20, Tetons 3. And I'd already mentioned the 4 ties, 9 lead changes. Well, the two teams are still in the locker room. And then coming up next for Dawson, they go to Bodno Thursday. Next week, they're at Lake Region, at Bismarck, at United. And then that following Monday, the first Monday in February, at NDSCS. That game, you may want to make sure you're locked into the YouTube channel, because that will be the deciding game, I think, who wins the season, unless something unseen happens. But Dawson right now on top of the conference after getting the science here last week. And again, that was a big win for Dawson. What we thought was going to be a much closer game, Dawson got the win 75-47 after losing in Wahpeton earlier this season. So nice little home run here for Dawson. And everyone well aware, Coach Joe defends his home court. He doesn't like losing. And again, if you were with us in the pregame, I talked about just summarizing the last 5 years here in the Tepke Center prior to this season, in which Dawson on the season 7-0. In the past 5 years, 67 games, Dawson's lost 8 home games, 6 of them by single digits, and only 2 were conference losses, including the one last year to Science. Final score 76-74. Year prior to that, year they go to punch their ticket to Hutchinson, Kansas. They were perfect 15-0. And then prior years they lost to Sheridan and Otero. And Dawson just does not like losing. And well, you don't like to lose, but they don't. lose often here on the home floor in the last 5 years, folks. Dawson's overall record, 121 wins, 36 losses. And if you add all the conference games up in the last 5 seasons, Dawson's 70-13. Against this Teton team, last season, the last time Dawson lost to the Tetons was back a year ago. Well, actually, on January 17th, 2022, in Williston, Dawson loses 74-70. So last season, they lose in Williston. They got the tip-off tournament. Final that one, 81-78. They lose in Williston, and then they win here a year ago, 108-74. Prior to that, much like the ladies, the Buccaneers, the Bucks win 4 games in the 2021 season, 4 games in the 1920 season, and then they win 1 of 3 games. So in a row, 8, 9, 10. That loss last year in Williston, history-wise, beat the snapped a 10-game winning streak for Dawson. Well, here come the Buccaneers. We got time for one more 2-minute timeout. You get a drink of water and get ready to go. Buccaneer basketball on a Monday night in the Tepke Center on the campus of Dawson Community College. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, second half coming your way in 2 minutes.
Why, Team Boss, we really do appreciate your business. We know you have other choices, but we are very thankful for your patronage. Boss Office Products offers nationally competitive pricing, free to-the-spot delivery, hassle-free return policy with free pickup. As the largest local office and equipment supplier in the Mondac, call 1-800-ABC-BOSS. We're on the web at abcboss.com, Facebook, Messenger, and on-site sales reps. Team Boss.
The Yellowstone River Inn is happy to help bring you this sports broadcast. Yellowstone River is proud to serve the public 24 hours a day. Enjoy the YRI's great hospitality with their motel, lounge, and casino. Whether you're looking for a great lunch or dinner, hosting a gathering, rising early to catch breakfast, or looking for a good time, make YRI the spot to be. Come see us at 1903 North Merrill Avenue or give us a call at 377-4433.
For the best and freshest flowers in Glendive, the Flower Basket has exactly what you're looking for. Check out the wide selection of floral arrangements to make your next occasion memorable. Get wildflowers, happy birthday bouquets, or any and every other special occasion. Dare to delight. Call the Flower Basket, 406-377-5615, or stop by at 503 North Merrill Avenue, Suite 4. In Glendive. You know the weight cost is all on you. Cut the downtime because time is money. Reach out, make the connection. Protect Diesel in Glendive. They will get you scheduled, back up and running just as quickly as possible. So to fix a problem, search out for a solution. Protect Diesel, 25 years and growing in a beautiful brand new facility operating one of the largest automotive diesel shops in the region. 406-365-2100. Protect Diesel, Glendive.
Back here at Dawson Community College. Referees are back out on the floor, as are the teams. And we're about ready to go. So 7-point lead here for Dawson. Again, did not see any of the, nobody wanted to join us for the halftime from the women's program. Dawson goes down in defeat. For those that weren't with us on that game, Dawson had a terrible night shooting, I think I'm safe to say. I think they were like 1 of 17 at the threes in that first half, but total shots, 19 of 72 for the Lady Bucks. 26%, but three-pointers, 6 of 38, 15%. Other than that, rebounds, the turnovers, the steals, the assists, about the same, but Dawson goes down in defeat. Final score, Teton 60, Lady Bucks 48. Again, Friends of Makoshka, they are here and sponsoring the action tonight in the gym. A lot of giveaways. They had gift baskets down there and gave away popcorn and dino dogs. The dinosaur was here. The mini dino was here. Uh-oh. Dawson, Tetons keep possession to start. Gordon drives in. It's going to be a reach in as we resume here into the second half. A whistle 6 seconds in. Will be a foul on Walker Doman. So Dawson does not go with the starting five. Doman comes in, so it's Doman and Fischel and then Poyo and Grovon and Ronnie. Three ball on the way. Guess who? Muhammad. No good. Underneath rebound. Ball taken away. Empoyo. Up court. Looks for some help. Finds teammate. Back to Aiden Empoyo. Three ball. He gave him that much time. He's going to make you pay. Joe Empoyo. Another one for Joe. His third in the ball game. Again, Joe Empoyo up court. They missed the lay-in there. Muhammad. Joe's 58th on the season. Another three. Hits the back of the rim. Same shooter, no good. Underneath, Adito. Adito kicks it over. And here comes Gordon. It's green shoes. Well, got some green on him. Pass over now to Dietz. Double team on ball, Aiden and Joe. Just a minute in here to a 10-point lead for Dawson. Driving in, pass down low. Back out Gordon to a three-pointer launch from Rankin. And Dawson's going to run it up. All the way up court is Aiden. Aiden's underneath the hoop. Kicks out. Walker Doman. Fake the defender. Fake the three. Pass over to Aiden in the right corner. Aiden's got it on the right corner. In the elbow. Back out top. Empoyo. Empoyo drives. A blocking foul. As falling over was Rankin. Wilson Rankin. So the whistle that came out here in the first 2 minutes of second half. 45-35, 18-15 to go. Well, I wouldn't mind a fast-moving half here. As inbound off of Doman. Damon Grovon picks it up, puts it in. So Damon pushing double figures. Now he's got 8 up court. Here comes Muhammad all the way up court. A runner there, no good. Ball goes off a leg of a Teton. And they're going to say who? Teton basketball. Referee's going to visit for a second here. Make sure they got the call correct. And they're going to say it goes off of Walker Doman. Well, with it now is Muhammad. Muhammad drives all the way, and he's not at all afraid to attack. He's, he had 11 first half points. He's got 13 now. Aiden goes through the hole, no miss shot. Ronnie picks it up, puts it in. What is that, Rich call? Aiden. The velvet buzzsaw down low. Ball goes out of bounds off the Buccaneers. And it'll be Teton basketball. Aiden Fischel, velvet buzzsaw. I like it. Dawson by 12, 49-37. Tetons, 10 seconds. Backcourt turnover to the Bucks. Backcourt defense turns into offense for Dawson. We're 2.5, a little over 2:34 into half number 2. Dawson tries to give it in. Aiden, as Dawson's going to need to get back. Ball goes out of bounds off of Muhammad as the rocket pass will go out of bounds. Dawson will have it in the backcourt. It's Ronnie and Aiden. Aiden, center court, at the tee, between the legs. Good ball handling. Bounces it over to Walker Doman, who stops, spins, a little hook shot underneath, off the glass. Good play, Walker Doman. He's been coming on here as of late, 51-37. What a team game here for Dawson. All the way up court. Shot miss, runner. Miss there was Gordon. Empoyo on Dawson's side. He's going to stop, pop three right off the top left perimeter, up and in. 54-37. Dawson, they're going to call Ronnie with the hand there. Not a bad call. Ronnie Ogukwe for Dawson, his second. Again, he had 16 against the Tribes. Dawson leading here, 54-37. Ronnie on the foul. Now goes into Shahid Muhammad. Pass over to Adito. He drives all the way in. Ooh, kind of tricked the defense of Dawson. They missed the basket. Now three ball, right corner for Beck. Some pushing on the rebound. And is that going to be a Buccaneer foul? I think it is. I see Coach Murphy here. Again, the Red Devils on the road Thursday. They're in Miles City. And then they play Lockwood Saturday. So take in some Red Devil basketball this Saturday at DCHS. Drives in, shot off balance, no good by Adito. And here comes Walker Doman. Clean still, jumped the lane, nice was Muhammad. Pass over to Adito, shot up and in. Nothing you can do there. That was good play for the Teton. 54-39. So again, teams in Miles City, both girls and boys, Thursday. We'll have the boys game here on KXG and the girls over on Z96. Same on Saturday, but Damon, ball is tipped by Doman off the Bucks, out of bounds. And Saturday again, now that's a home game with Lockwood. Again, we were in Lockwood here last week. They swapped those, so the schedule you may see on the posters have that game in Lockwood. It is not. It is a home game Saturday, both teams. Three-pointer, Beck, way off the mark. Run down by Beckman. Beckman just came in and pushes the ball over. Three ball, Empoyo, corner shot, in and out, no good. Ball is loose. Run down by Beck. Hang on, and here comes Gordon for the Tetons. Top of the key, Adito. Adito shot miss, rebound Damon. Grovon, 5 minutes in here to half. Two, Damon. No look pass underneath to Ajanuku. And that's teamwork. Damon could have gone up and probably made the basket. Instead, look for that extra pass. And Ajanuku to the line for Dawson. David averaging 8. He's played in all 19 games, double figures in 7. He's had a game of 17, couple of 13, couple of 12, and 11, and a 10-point. Free throw one, up and in. On the season, 37 of 55 now on the made free throw. 67%. Couple of bounces here for David. David, 2-shot bonus. Second one up and in. David from Nigeria, Ondo, Nigeria. Dawson do a 12-point lead. No, 22-point lead. Ball taken away by Damon. Damon, stop, pop, through. Yes. The hands go up, the ball drops, another one, a triple for Damon. His third in the game, 59-39. Out top with it is Muhammad. Shahid Muhammad for the Tetons. A couple of screens. Now they dump it down to Adito. Ball taken away. Sanders. Sanders pushing it up. What's he going to do with it? Pass over to Damon's got it corner. Now drives baseline. Stops. Finds Buckman. Buckman back to Damon. Far corner three. Another three. Well, he was the Mondac Player of the Week last week. And he just hit 2 threes. It's 62-39. Whistle. Timeout, Teton. Back-to-back threes. I got him with 4. We'll check on that. Buccaneer basketball. We're back in 16.
HKT Big Sky Motors shows up on game day. This is Rocky Erickson for HKT. I'm impressed with their commitment. They understand teamwork and suit up with a very impressive roster of their own. Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. A commitment to excellence, locally owned and operated in service to the Big Sky. HKT, car sales, service, and repair in Glendyne. Show them your support.
An auto accident is never okay. But if you walk away without injury, it is also no big deal. Because Bob's Body Shop can put you at ease and your outfit back together again as good as new. And they handle everything from the nick in the windshield or a minor fender bender to complete collision work and frame straightening. And Bob's Body Shop will take care of the insurance paperwork too. An accident, never okay, but you will be. Take it to Bob's Body Shop, no big deal. Phone 365-2621. Estimates are free.
Dawson 62, Williston State 39. We're back here on the campus of Dawson Community College. Andrew Sherlockson bringing you the play-by-play. Paul Sherlockson back in our studio. My thanks to him. Sure enjoy when we can get Stacy here. Andrew Denning to cover so he can put the other headset on and do the game with us. Back to play here. Shahid Muhammad, pass over Bex, trying to get a little rhythm. Ooh, on the save, good play. Buckman throws it off a Teton, and it'll be Bucks basketball. Well, we're about 6.5, well, 5 seconds from 6.5 into the second half here. Nice crowd. Walker Doman, nice pass over to Sanders, who dumps it even further down to Ajanuku, who goes up and in. 2 good passes there, blank for Dawson. And the lead's starting to spread here as Dawson had those back-to-back threes that kind of put a little mojo in the Bucks. Gordon drives all the way in, ball is loose, goes off of David for Dawson, and it'll be an underneath inbound. Well, Joe Empoyo takes a run in. Well-deserved break for the guy he replaced, Damon Grovon. 64-39. Inbound pass to Gordon. Gordon, as he goes up, ball goes loose, going to be ran down by the Tetons. And Shahid Mohammed will have to do something. He passes. Is this Beck? Shot free throw line? No, that's Caraballo. And it's 64-41. Sanders. Sanders found a little room, goes up. Scoop shot, right side. No, couldn't get it to go. He claps his hands. He wanted that back. Now he's going to go back and get his hands on it. Clean still. That's an applause there. Down low, David goes up in. Boy, this is that Dawson team that you get your money's worth when you pay to come watch. 66-41. Adito pass inside. Back out top. Thinking about it is Gordon. He's got David on the defense. David's good defense. Missed shot. Here comes Peyton Sanders, center. Pass over. Buckman for a three. That one's in. So Ty Buckman wants his name in the deep shots. He gets his first of the night. His 17th on the season. Dawson in a big way here. 69-41 down low as a late whistle. David Ajanuku. It was a late whistle, but 69-41. 11:40 here in the ball game. Again, Dawson not home for a couple of weeks here. They get on the bus. First free throw for the Tetons, up and in. That's Rankin. Dawson in Botno Thursday. Next week, they got Lake Region, Bismarck, United, and NDSCS. Missed free throw. Back here, February 13th. Sanders has the ball, drives in, pass out, and Poyo at the top, three-pointer. Ooh, had he followed his shot, he had got it, but the ball goes loose. Scramble for it, goes off the Buccaneers. It'll be Teton basketball. 69-42. Yeah, we did see a little bit of play from Charlie Kruger. Came in, missed a few shots. Haven't seen much of him since the first rotation. Spin underneath. Adito missed. Rebound and Poyo to the outlet. Buckman. Buckman looks back to Joe. Joe stops, drives in, no look pass. Bounces one over to Ronnie. Ball taken away. Good defense by Adito. Adito up court to Carabello, over to Adito. A two-handed slam. 69-44, Ty Buckman surveys the floor, and Poyo pass over to Ty. Back to Peyton, catch, shot inside. Step underneath the three-point or the free throw line, up and in. And it's 71-44. Dawson looks like they're going to get their average plus here. Dawson averaging 82. It's 71-44 underneath. Buckman bumps the shooter there, Rankin. They'll have free throws coming. Well, Dawson's had 2 games of 103. That's the most points this season. That being last game with United Tribes on the 103-80 win. They also go down in defeat by 103-59 to the College of Southern Idaho. Other than that, first free throw missed. Couple of subs in here. Aiden's back in. Garrett's back in. Damon's back in. Joe and Ronnie. Those are all first names. Second one is up and in. 71-46. Well, we could have story time by the end of this one. Text me your favorite story of a Buccaneer. Damon's pass over to Aiden. Aiden gets it into Garrett. Garrett goes up. Ball's tipped. Garrett stays with it. Deacons goes up. Whistle. Boy, oh boy. Good effort on rebounding and tipping it for Dawson. And I think Garrett, a couple of smiles down there from the Bucks. But back to line, we'll go Derek Deacons for Dawson. Talked about Garrett earlier. Geraldine, Montana, free throw one. Swish. As Aiden goes in, as does his partner crime, Damon. Second one is in and out, no good. Out to the ball. It's Beck. Beck to Muhammad. Double team, Aiden and Garrett. That's awfully hard to get through. And timeout. 10 minutes left to go in the ball game. Timeout to save possession here. It's a short. We'll keep it right here. Want to thank our game day sponsors. Starting to see a few fans make their way out with their coats on. here in Glendive for those out on the World Wide Web. Right now in Glendive, we got a whole bunch of snow. They're talking more snow. Actually, a very nice day weather-wise here in Glendive. But I think they're talking a couple more inches here by the weekend. So we'll have to wait for spring ball. And that's not far away either. We're less than 6 weeks away from being able to play on the ballparks, outdoors. A couple of passes around, back to play here. Ball taken away. Damon, and falling over was a Teton. I think he falls over and he gets the foul. That's a bad deal. And it'll be on Tevin Dietz. His first. 72-46. Empoyo inside to Damon, back to Empoyo. I bet we're going to start seeing them start flying here. Empoyo, Damon pull up, free throw line shot, no good. Ball on the rebound, good call. He was over the back. That'll be on Ronnie Ogukwe. 72-46 leading the way for Dawson. Couple of bucks, but Empoyo with 18. Joe's had 4 threes. Damon has had 4 threes as well with 14. So there's 8 of the 9. The other 3 was Ty Buckman. That's kind of the scoring. It's 15 for Muhammad and 10 for Adito. He came in, got some scoring here in the second half. Just a couple of passes around the top deck. Goes driving around the deep circle. Here's a 3 by Beck. Shot no. Rebound Aiden. Aiden pushes it up. Empoyo. Damon's got it right corner. Grovon. Empoyo stops. Drives. Ooh, ball is tipped. Good block there for Gordon. And it'll be Dawson with 19 on the shot clock. So Empoyo's blocked there for the play there. Got the phone ringing here. Empoyo pass out. Damon got the defender in the air. No look pass underneath Garrett Deakins. And another swat at it. Gordon. He got caught that time. And should be free throws for Garrett. So the nice chase underneath. 72-46. 8:47 here in the ball game. Again, we won't see the Bucks for a couple of weeks. First free throw up and in for Garrett. Garrett on the day. He's already had a couple of free throws now. He's 2 of 3. Make that 3 of 2 of 4. On the rebound. On the rebound, it'll be a foul on the Bucks. David Ajanuku. And that's the 7th, so we got bonus coming now. Bucks with 7 fouls, and that is Ajanuku's 4th foul. Starting to see a more and more lead here. You know, and there's still a good 9 minutes of basketball, or 8:47. Gordon at the line. Make one to get one. Shot short. Rebound Garrett Deacon. Sends it to Empoyo. Passes the center court right by the scorer's table. Joe to Damon Grovon. Aiden thought about the 3. Pass over now. Damon in the corner. Got lost track there. Hit the side of the back. And Dawson will have to return to defense. On the play is Rankin. Rankin, good defense by Ajanuku as David did everything you could. And he's got 4 fouls, so he's playing a little bit conservative. As Dawson, Aiden drives in. Goes off a foot. And referees check with each other. They got it, and it's Dawson basketball. Adito will check back in. Out comes Rankin. 73-48. Just over 8 minutes to go. Inbound, Aiden to Joe Empoyo. Empoyo kicks over to Damon. Ajanuku pops one from about 10, no good. Big rebound for Adito, and here come the Tetons. All the way up court comes the 6'6" freshman center. And now he goes all the way in. Nice play. And score the basket. As Coach Joe's sat down, he's been fairly quiet. He just sits back and makes note here. His team's been well out in front, 73-50. 7:44 to go here in the ball game. As that is 5 on Ajanuku. I was waiting for him to require him to sit down. So Ajanuku will foul out. I don't know, I think he had 6 or 8 points. 3-point play, successful. 73-51 now. Fischel and Empoyo. Now at the free throw line was Grovon. Aiden stops, bounces one over to Garrett. And Garrett goes up. Score the basket. So we go to our side and try the and one now. So Garrett to the line for Dawson. Again, Dawson on the season, 70%. Well, 69.4 if you're keeping track at the free throw line. Again, the game of the year is going to be in Wapaton, as Dawson will need to get that win to a lot of basketball to go, but that'll be the game to secure the season conference top team. The season champion hosts the Mondac tournament on the drive, another foul. And you know the old saying, the last 2 minutes can take 20. Boy, I hope the last 7 minutes doesn't take 40. That's for sure. Wearing out here. Things getting a bit sloppy here. 75-51. Dawson with the lead. 7:12 to go. First free throw is in for Rankin. Excuse me, that's not Rankin either. That's Muhammad. Shahid Muhammad. Another one coming. First, got the second one. And it's 75-53, 7:09. Aiden Fischel bounces one over on the right side. Not quite to the elbow. Just sitting outside on the perimeter. Bounces one over. Now that's on the perimeter. Damon's shot hits the rim, bounces away into the hands of Muhammad. Aiden goes after the steal. Look at his defense. That should be a jump ball. It is. Jump ball. Dawson basketball. As the Buccaneers work left to right on the floor. Media timeout. That's us. Back in 1 minute.
Dear past, present, and future football watchers, you know why we're here. The football season is back! Woo! And since that's too amazing to miss a single second's worth, Pepsi is officially giving you permission to always put football first. Like maybe those in-laws are back in town. Well, better hope they're football fans, because your Sunday is completely booked. Long story short, crack open a Pepsi and don't let anything get between you and your football watching. With love, Pepsi, made for football watching. That's what I like.
The law requires all persons planning to dig on public or private property to make a free call to 811 2 days before they excavate. It's the most important step you can take to avoid hitting underground utility lines. Careless digging can cause a loss of utility service to hundreds of people, expensive repairs, or worse, severe injury, even death for an innocent worker. Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig. This message brought to you by WBI Energy Transmission.
Well, Dawson gets the big win back in November. Final score 93-60. We could be looking at a similar score. It's 75-53. Still 6:46 to go here in the ball game. Aiden Fischel drives up the floor into foul for the Tetons. And that'll be on Carbello. 75-53, so as my friend Rich Rowe says, Aiden Fischel, the Velvet Buzzsaw. 82 degrees in Africa right now. All right, Rich. It's not quite that here, but, you know. At the line, Aiden Fischel. Well, he's had, prior to the game tonight, 252 points. Got both free throws. So 80% free throw shooter proves his percentage there. Stepped on the out-of-bounds line. Good call. Referee spot on there. And, boy, you got to be in shape to stay at the speed of these college men. Aiden, double team on ball, gives it to Empoyo. Damon bounces one, could have went up with a shot. Ronnie's got it down low. Little hook shot underneath, puts it up and in. Ronnie Ugwekwe. Gukwe gets one there. 79-53. Dawson staying on this defense. That has worked well for him. Up court, all the way in, shot, falling over was Adito. And Dawson's going to run the floor. Garrett off, opposite hand, put in. Deacons gets one. 81-53. Ball goes out of bounds, swatted at. And it'll stay with the Tetons. Dawson on a full court press. As the Tetons in the backcourt. Trying to, he stepped on the out of bounds line. Or timeout. He stepped over the out of bounds line, but called the timeout, so he saved the possession here. They're going to keep it a short. We'll keep it right here. It's 81-53. Dawson will get the win here tonight and continue with that home record, that impressive home record. 8-0 this season, but we talked, a couple of times over the last 5 seasons. So after tonight, make a note on the calendar that Bucks basketball on the home floor, they're gone until February 13th, and then we come back for 3 on February 20th, 23rd, and 26th. So we got Botno on the 13th, Lake Region on the 20th, Bismarck on the 23rd, Miles on the 26th. Again, though, before then, they got a busy road schedule. Botno Thursday, and then, they got the Bismarck games. Well, they got Lake Region, Devil's Lake, Bismarck, Wahpeton. The Tetons will inbound into Muhammad. Dawson's done a good job. Ooh, ball goes loose. Gordon pass over, three-pointer on the way up and in. Rankin. 81-56. Again, Aiden's defense has done what he can to shut down Muhammad. He's going to get some points because of the attempts, but Aiden's got it. Fischel drives in, free throw line, dumps it over. Ronnie puts it up, and Aiden on the assist. I talked about Aiden over and over. 71 assists on the season, second best in the conference. 31 steals. He's added on to both those numbers. As whistle, looks like it'll be a foul on maybe Ronnie. And that's his fifth. So Ronnie goes and sits with David. So Ronnie Ugwekwe will foul out for Dawson. Ajanuku fouled out earlier. So 2 victims, and here comes 5 new players for Dawson. So Ronnie sits down, as does his 4 teammates. And here comes Ty Buckman, Sanders, Nika, Kruer, and Doman for Dawson. Those are the 5 new players. Gordon's first free throw up and in. Well, the gymnasium has emptied in a big way now as I look down to the right of us. 83-57 if you're in your car on your way home. Thanks for taking part in the Friends of Makoshka night. Sanders all the way to the hole. Peyton to Charlie. Buckman. Sanders now turns around in the paint. Looks to see if anything's happening. Buckman thought about the 3. Yeah, he traveled. Good call. Turnover, Dawson. 83-57. Our president, our new president, was here for a while. I understand there was a board meeting tonight. Should have been a quick agenda. We got Bucks basketball. The other stuff, well, let's put that to next month. Rankin. Now I joke. But when the game's on, they shouldn't be talking politics. 3-pointer on the way, no good for Muhammad. Shahid Muhammad, no good. Doman, pass over now. Out top, Nika for a 3. Yes! Let's keep adding on to the 3-point shooters. I've got Nika now, his 6th 3 on the season. So that's cool. 86-57, 4:04. They drive in on Nika. Nika swats at him. And I think Alexis will be the one on the foul. I also see the head girls basketball coach here for the Red Devils. Again, Red Devils in Miles City Thursday. Let me get game times for those. We've got the Red Devil girls at 6, Red Devil boys at 7:30. Again, those are in Miles City Thursday. Saturday, first free throw for Dito, no good. And again, Saturday, they are home games with Lockwood. Originally road games, but schedule swap. Red Devil girls at 4, Red Devil boys at 5:30. Paul Storlockson on the call. 86-58, second one was Maine. Buckman now, pass over to Sanders. Sanders again coming off a great game. Led scoring last game with 20 against the Tribes. Walker Doman bounces one over to Sanders. Ball goes loose. And Dawson gets back. Coach Joe wants to stop ball. Dito drives in, double team. Gets his own rebound underneath. Dawson needing to box out. They lose that one as Dito goes up and in. 3.5 to go, 86-60. A 3-pointer for Charlie Kruger. He's about due for one. And Walker Dolman gets one underneath. 3:09 to go, 88-60. Coach Joe wants to pick up the pace here. This game is not done. Let's finish off strong. Dito drives all the way in, stops, misses, gets his own rebound, goes up, goes in. Well, that's like 2 or 3 plays where he's gotten double the shots. And to the line will go Dito. He's in double figures. It's 88-62. Again, we had the Terry Ball Clubs down below us tonight. Terry High School. That's kind of neat. Coach Joe puts the invite out. Dito second, is and 1 myth. If there's any high schools out there that want to come watch, he invites them. Sanders drives in, missed the shot, and the Tetons back. Around it goes. 3 ball on the way. Rankin shot no. Nika on the rebound. And we got 2.5 to go in the ball game. Ty Buckman. Buckman into Nika. Nika shot. Got the, 15 feet to the free throw line. That was a step in, so we'll go with a 14-footer. Timeout, Tetons. They're going to just do a sub timeout, so the clock, and I like that. We thank our game day sponsors. Again, if you are on your way home, we appreciate having you here. If you're on the road, drive safe. Caraballo stops, pops, free throw line, right side, no good. Nika's going to push it up. He's got Doman in front. Walker skips one over to Sanders. Sanders wants to go up. Shot, no. Right there to rebound. Put it back. Nika, oh no. Kruger gets the offensive rebound. Kruger, little spin move. No. Gets his own rebound. Back out top. Oh my. Walker, Doman for three. Shot, no. And Dawson is owning the rebounds. Ball out of bounds. 1:42 to go here in the ball game. The gym is dropping people quickly. Dawson's going to win this one. And we'll see. It's about the same score, actually. 1:33 to go. Down low whistle. And what we don't need is they call a travel. I thought they were going to whistle the foul. As we're down to 131. Our score 90-62. Just past the top of the hour. 1400 AM, 1031 FM, KXGN, Glendive. Sanders to the hole, foul. And I think we're in free throws. Yeah, I think we've been there for a while. And at the free throw line is Sanders. So you got to make one to get one here. At the free throw line, Peyton Sanders. From Billings, Peyton. I left it short, which Dawson just rebounds it. Charlie goes into the paint, up and in. Charlie Kruger, 92-62. Up court, here come the Tetons. Rankin setting something up into the key. Dietz turnaround shot, no rebound. Kruger. And Dawson's just going to take some air out of this. Nika back to the hoop in the paint. Sanders, good ball handling. 41 on the game clock, 14 on the shot clock. Buckman drives in. They're going to have to do something. Nika wants a shot at it. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Underneath rebound, Dawson, Walker, Doman off the leg of a Teton. And the Bucks will inbound. Buckman. And Buckman into Kruger. Kruger goes up. And Charlie Kruger to the line for Dawson. Charlie from Twin Bridges. Let's look at Charlie Kruger. As I had mentioned earlier, I think he had 167. First free throw up and in. As Charlie, he scored 1,178 points as a high school player at Twin Bridges. 94-62, about a half a second difference on the shot clock. Kruger on the still up court, ball goes back. So Rankin takes it back, shot clock is off. 14 on the game clock. 13 seconds, 94-62. Dawson will get the win here. And last time these two played, I think nobody's going to foul here. Last time it was 93-60. So another impressive win for Dawson. As the Buccaneers get things done. Final four, 94-62. So it was a split, 94-62. The Bucks will shake hands with the Tetons. Good sportsmanship. It was a fun game again here tonight. And yeah, it got a little lopsided again, but when all is said and done, Dawson with the W, and that's what we love most. 94-62. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We're going to wrap this thing up. Back in 2 minutes on Buccaneer Radio.
Fisher Sand, Gravel, and Ready Mix is a working partner to Fisher Industries with more than 60 years experience in the aggregate processing industry and currently ranked as one of the top 25 sand and gravel producing companies in the United States. Want the best? Call the best. 687-3383. Always ready and rolling to improve your bottom line. Call on, count on. Fisher Sand, Gravel, and Ready Mix.
Are you a hands-on learner looking for new opportunities? Dawson Community College's career and technical programs like welding, corrosion technology, and criminal justice offer hands-on instruction in state-of-the-art facilities from instructors with decades of experience in their fields. The team at Dawson is excited to speak with you about how one of our career and technical programs can help you build the future you want. For more information, visit dawson.edu.
From the bathroom to the boardroom, Boss offers a complete line of products to keep business running efficiently and cost-effectively. Boss Office Products is excited to earn the right to be your single source choice for office supplies and furniture, cleaning supplies, commercial copiers, quick printing, promotional items, copier service, and more. In-store, online, on-site, by fax, or Facebook. Excited to hear from you and looking forward to being the best possible partner we can be. Team Boss.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. He sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself.
For many military veteran caregivers, their caregiving journey starts earlier in life and lasts longer. Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey and better care for your loved one and yourself. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Well, let's wrap things up here. And before I forget, I said I was looking for it a couple of times. Charlie Kruer had 170 threes in high school days, not 167. All right, let's look at the numbers. It was a Dawson 7-point lead at all at the halftime. In fact, there were 4 ties in half one, 9 lead changes. So a 7-point lead after Joe and Pollo hit the 3 to go into the locker room. And then Dawson, well, they owned second half. They get the second half 52-27. So they pretty much doubled the scoring, 25 points. They outscored the Tetons for a 94-62 score. Let's have a look at the individual numbers. We're going to then quickly look at the team totals and then wrap things up here. The leading scorer, Joe Empoyo, 18. He had 4 threes. Next to him was Ronnie Ogukwe. Ronnie had 17. Damon Grovon, 4 threes, 14. So that's the 3 players, teammates for the Bucks that hit scoring. Empoyo with 18. Ogukwe with 17. Grovon with 14. And then add in 6 for Aiden Fischel, 6 for Ajanuku, 5 for Nika. Nika had a triple. Ty Buckman, he had one of the threes, and 5. Charlie Kruer had a couple of baskets, a couple of free throws. He had 4. Peyton Sanders with 4. Walker Doman with 6. Garrett Deakins with 9. That's the scoring for Dawson. As a team, 13 of 75 for 46%. They made 10 threes of 27 for 37%. And 8 of 12 at the free throw line for 73. So 4 threes for Grovon, 4 for Empoyo. Long balls for Nika, Buckman, and who? Buckman, Nika. Yeah, that's the other ones for the Buccaneers. For the Tetons, came up short here, but they had some players. They made 7 threes. Their 2 guards, Rankin with 14 on 3 threes. Muhammad with 17 on 3 threes. And other than that,